Hello everyone, I am Ganeshti, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in the branch of ISC. Today I am going to present on function and its types. Let us see introduction to function. Functions are a fundamental building blocks in C programming. They allow for code reusability and better organization of code. Understanding function is essential for writing efficient C program. What is function? A function is a block of code that performs a specific task. It can take input and perform the operations and return the output, making it versatile. Functions can help break down complex problems into smaller and manageable parts. It means functions are so called modularity. It means break a divides the problems into small parts so that easy to perform this task. Structure of functions or else syntax of functions. A function consists of a return type, that nothing but data type, name, parameters, and the body of the function. The return type specifies the type of value that function will return. The body contains the code that defines what the function does. It means it contains the logic of the function. Function declaration prototype. A function prototype is a declaration of a function that informs the compiler. It includes the return type, function name, and the parameters type. Now, it not function declaration not involves the body of the function. It only involves three elements: return type, function name, and the parameters. Prototypes helps in organizing code and ensuring correct function usage. Function definition. The function definition contains the actual implementation of the function. It is where the function's logic and operations are performed in the body of the function. A properly defined function can be reused multiple times in a program. Function definition contains return type, function name, arguments, and also the body of the function. Function call. A function call is how a program invokes a function to execute its code. The function name is followed by parentheses, the flower brackets containing any required arguments. The program control transfers to the function, executes it, and returns to the caller. It means the main function, the body contains the logic. It called some function to perform specific task and return the output to the main function. Passing the arguments to the function. Functions can accept parameters, allowing for dynamic data processing. Arguments can be passed by value or by reference. Passed by value or called by value, it means it calls the parameters or passing the values elements by its value directly. Its value it passed, and call by reference, it passing the address of the data to the function. Understanding how to pass arguments is crucial for effective function design. Returning values from the function. Functions can return values to the calling code, providing result from computations. The return type must match the function declared type. It means the data type which mentioned in the main function, and the data type returning after the operations in that function is to be matched. Returning values allows for the chaining of functions called for complex operation. Scope of function. The scope of function defines where its variables and parameters can be accessed. Local variables are accessible only within the function they are declared. It means when we consider the small function, it means a module of one function, the parameters are the arguments mentioned in that that parameters can access only within that function only, and the global variables can be accessed from any function but should be used casually. It means the global variables are arguments which are mentioned in the main function. It can be accessible in the any part of the program. Types of functions. Functions in C can be categorized into two main types. One is standard library function and user defined functions. Standard functions are built into the C library and are readily available for use. User defined functions are created by programmers to perform specific tasks. Let us see standard function. Standard functions are parts of the C standard library. For example, printf, scanf, and string length, string compare, etc. They provide essential functionalities for input, output, and string manipulations. Let us see with example. Hash include stdio.h. Hash include mat.h. Main flower bracket open int a, printf enter a, scanf percentage d ampersand a, b is equal to square root of a, printf value of b is b, flower bracket closes. Here b is equal to square root of a. To perform a or to find a square root of a number, we use math.h header file. That header file is called standard library function. Next one is user defined function. User defined functions are custom functions that programmers create. They are designed to perform specific tasks tolerate to program requirements. Creating user defined functions enhance code clarity and modularity. Let us see with an example. Hash include stdio.h. It means the input output header file. Main int max, int a b large, printf enter a and b, scanf percentage d and percentage d. It mentions the integer data elements. Ampersand a ampersand b, large is equal to max of a and b, printf max is ampersand d, sorry, percentage d, large print. Here the main function is end, and the next step or next block of code are the mini function. Int here int is called return type. Max is a function name, and int a and int b are the arguments or parameters. If a is greater than b, it is the maximum number. So return a or else return b. These return values go to the large and execute the maximum numbers. This is the user defined function. Next is conclusion. Functions are essential in C programming for programming, organizing code, and enhancing reusability. Understanding the types of function and their usage is vital for efficient programming. Mastering functions will lead to better software design and implementation. And this was my presentation. Thank you all.